Hello everyone, so today we are down in the river again. You can see the bridge right over here, and you can also see that it's been pretty dry here lately. So what I thought we should do was come down here and try to clean up some of these logs that are laying in the river, because they're eventually just going to get clogged up at the bridge, and I figured we should just cut them up small enough to where they can just float on past. And then down the river further, there's a lot more, and we had a tree fall into the river, so I want to chop that up too. So yeah, I figured this is definitely the best time to do it because I can just walk in here. I don't need my waders or anything. So let's get to cutting. I'd like to get all these logs out of here, but I just feel like that's probably gonna be too much work, so at least if I can get them all cut up, they're not gonna block anything, so let's keep going. This chain stretches quite a bit on here. Need to keep tightening it up. I guess we might just leave this one because it's too sunk into the ground, and yeah, I might just have to wait for this one to float down the river and then I'll pull it out at the bridge. But we can head down there and get those other ones. Hello, so I was just sitting here editing this video, and I was just curious if you guys enjoy these little clips of just me cutting, and I've been doing these a lot in my videos lately, and just curious if you guys enjoy them or if you appreciate them. I think they're good because they kind of show you what I'm doing without taking up a whole hour of video, and I try to include everything in the videos. So if you enjoy it, let me know in the comments, or if you don't, you can let me know then too. Looks like we're out of gas. Gotta go fill up. I'm not sure if you can tell, but my chainsaw is not quite big enough to cut this stuff. I can get it done, but it doesn't really like to do it. It doesn't have enough power. The bar's not really long enough. But that's all I have, so I try to make do. I don't know if I'm going to try to cut this one any shorter because it's just too big around. It's pretty short, but the roots are still connected to the bank over there, so probably just going to leave that. It shouldn't really hold up a lot of stuff anyway, so I think I'm going to head over and try to cut some of this down over here. It's a lot smaller stuff, so just try to cut up as much as I can. I'm not going to be able to get it all. There's just way too much, so let's get to it. Kind of weird seeing all of this like this. There's a whole lot of rocks and debris down in there. I think my wife's grandpa just kind of threw all of his excess concrete in here, because this is pretty much just all concrete. This tree is growing up out of the middle of it, which is kind of cool. And then all this over here is concrete, which this used to not be washed out, so this concrete was all under the dirt on this side. But I am kind of done with down there. I can't get all of it, and pretty much anything I do I'm pretty much happy with, because there's only so much I'm going to be able to do. There is a tree, however, that just blew over in our last storm, way down there quite a ways. So I'm gonna hop in the 4Runner and we're gonna go down there and see if we can clean that up. So we made it to the water crossing where I normally cross the river, and this limb fell out of one of the trees over here, And then there's a tree down on the other side too. I just noticed that, but we're gonna try to cut this up a little bit, and then maybe we'll take the 4Runner down here and cross over to the other side, because I haven't been over on that side in quite a while, so might be a fun little adventure. Well, that should be good for here. It's cleaned up a lot more than it was, so I'm not really sure. I kind of wanted to drive the 4Runner over to this side, but all of my trails I used to have here are pretty much gone now, so, and there's a lot more trees that have fallen down, so I think I'll still try it, see where we get, but I don't know, we'll see. My battery's running out, so we'll see what we can do. I do notice there's a branch right in front of us here though, so. I can go over that pretty easily. Pretty tall weeds over here, so I can't really see a whole lot. The river right there. I don't know, I can't see where I'm going and I don't want to get stuck over here, so I think I'm gonna head back. All right, back across the what was a river. Pretty steep. Back up the other side. Almost lost everything out of the back, but we're good. Tight one here. Oh, hit the mirror. Don't break the window. I only have one window and I don't want to break it. also have this tree that fell down, but it's way too big for me to cut with my chainsaw, so there's nothing I'm gonna be able to do about that one. Big bump there. Well, that's it. I cleaned up some of the branches in the river. It's better than it was, and hopefully they will just flow downstream and I won't have to worry about them as much. There's always going to be sticks and trees and stuff falling in the river there, and I'll just always have to pull them out or do something with them. Hopefully over time I'll figure out a better system, but I'm pretty young still, so I can kind of muscle it for now. But thank you guys for watching, and I know this one might have been a little bit more boring, but hopefully you enjoyed anyway, and we'll see you next time. I just wanted to show you what the river looks like after this week. So 1 week ago I did all the cutting of the logs up, and for this whole last week it's been raining every single day, and we've got about 4 inches of rain, and this is what it looks like now.